good men protect women from bad men, right?
I'm
But
polishing my gun. Yeah.
there's also the aspect of men protecting women within the confines of the women that they deal with, right? Like the art of stoicism, right? When you're angry and you really want to say what's on your mind and you go take a walk, that is a level of protection. Because
Mm-hmm.
you could be that person who is like, has compulsion issues and say those things out loud and then have to figure out how to fix it, right? So there's layers to the conversation in which you're both right. There is a level of men protecting their woman from themselves and also protecting
Absolutely.
that woman from outside intervention.
And women can get that into your perfect harmony.
Mhm.
We take men, but leadership is we take women for themselves. I mean, that's why the laws in this country is not based on human nature. You know what I'm saying? It's just based on some satanic stuff to drive men and women away from each other. But in other countries, they more laws is more towards nature. You know what I'm saying? Like if you steal, you get your fingers cut off. You know
Are
what
you
I'm
talking
saying?
about
That
Muslim countries? You talking about Muslim countries?
yeah, but I'm saying that
Yeah.
natural just let things happen that kind of like natural like that. It's a better deterrent to crime and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm just saying out of this country, the laws is morally based on human nature. In this country, it's on some satanic stuff to drive the men and women, separate from each other. And actually, we got big more fish to fry because the Euphrates River is dried up.
Right.
Got big fish to fry.
So would it be fair to say, if I was to sum up what you just said, that in this majority Christian nation, that the laws was based on
Mike, what are you
knowledge,
saying?
and in non-Christian nations like the Muslim countries, they're based on nature? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I'm saying it's more. I got my alarm system going off in my bedroom. Okay, yeah. I mean, just if you, I didn't say the Muslim system was perfect, but it's more natural than the United States laws. United States laws is purely satanic. They just wanted to drive the men and women separate, like what's going on in Japan, other countries with the feminism, and other countries is more traditional, and so I'm saying that their laws is just more towards human nature. And our laws in this country is not based on human nature at all. It's the drive away between the men and the women.
Mm.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Human nature, like, all right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because y'all know my answer.
Uh, but
You
even
just got that mistaken.
yeah, I just lost my train of thought. I was trying to follow that line of reasoning, and it made my brain hurt a little
No,
bit.
I was saying my joke. I said, no, I was saying my joke where I was like, "You mean human nature?" Like, and I was like, "You know what? Never mind. I'll just."
Oh, yeah.
We need to
Now,
Yeah,
know
I
what
know
says polygamy.
everything. Yeah, I know everything. That's his underlying answer to to everything.
and enough fathers in the home, couple that family together.
Wolf 499 again. Cheating question mark. Who decides it's cheating? Did we have a vote? I have an answer for this. It's pretty easy. If you have decided that you are going to engage in a monogamous relationship and you decide to break that rule, it is cheating. It's
Mhm.
that simple. If you do not want a monogamous relationship, be upfront about that from the very beginning, and it is not cheating because you have
That's
allowed that person to choose to participate.
But that would be
honest
Where's
polygamy.
the banner? We need a Trigger Mike. This is going to be your job. You need a banner that just says polygamy.
polygamy.
No, I thought we need like a T-shirt or something. I don't know, merch. Literally, it's the buzzword of she critique. I don't know.
Wolf 499. Make a poll and ask the men if they feel their contributions are appreciated. You know what? We don't even need to make a poll. The gentlemen on the panel, y'all can decide who goes first. Do y'all feel like your contributions are appreciated?
I think that
When?
we're exceptions to the rule.
Yeah, I don't honestly care.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. In what context? In our house or on the panel? What?
I'm gonna say
Your,
absolutely
your
yes.
contributions as a man, are
But
they
he's saying it
appreciated
was
In society?
in
I
your
don't need a
in your specific real life, right?
No.
I
At
don't need a
home, at
pat on
your
the back.
workplace, and
No.
all that stuff.
I get
No.
multiple
I don't need a
messages
pat on
every
the back.
day
I don't
that
care.
solidify that. So
No.
I say yes.
I'm gonna be
No.
honest. I think neither on both sides. That their contributions are appreciated. I think that's what Shan, the point that Shan was making when she showed that video about, you know, the game of chess or what have you. And the reason is I think a lot of times we do have a tendency to take each other for granted.
Let
I
me
think that is definitely the key, because we get caught up in our routines and what we have to do, all of those things like that. We get caught up in life as opposed to getting caught up in being mindful of our family and how we're interacting with our partner. And we take what each other do for granted. So we overlook their contribution because in our mind, this is our duty. This is what we're supposed to do. You know, and I think that's what happens a lot of time where marriages end up leading to divorce, is because there is no acknowledgement of appreciation of how much each other do.
Well, I think it's kind of the opposite. But let me explain in detail. I think marriages end in divorce because of uncommunicated expectation. There's an expectation of appreciation. I don't think it's that men don't appreciate their wives or their women. I think
Right.
men don't appreciate their wives and their women the way they want them. Okay. And I think women are out seeking new styles of appreciation in which men can't naturally give them. Women want to be validated at work, let's say, the way men are. But you can't represent to the family what I represent, no matter how hard you work. That is something that is purely on the women's side, right? So it's women wanting to be appreciated for their provision, right? So, or their ability to provide. Like, it's almost as if women are stepping
it's
further and further.
contribution. I think provision.
Well, no, hold on. Women are
Contribution is
stepping
different.
further and further into a man's territory and getting mad that their children and or their husband don't look at them the same way, right? So I think that is more so what we're struggling from, because let's just take the appreciation off for men, because men don't ask for appreciation. Never have. We never have.
Right.
We've actually built in appreciation checkpoints for women. Mother's Day is the number one goddamn holiday. Like, we've built in appreciation points for women. We men in general, husbands in general, make sure that the reason why husbands are so effective in the house and why mothers are beloved is because the father makes sure that the child and everybody shows appreciation to the mother, absent of whatever the father's doing. She can have all that shit. I don't need it. Give me a cold beer and suck my dick on Sunday, and we're good. That's how
the
men
value
do
of
that.
a man.
I
That's
agree
the
with you
value
on
of a
that,
man.
Trigger Mike. I like that is one of the most valid points I've heard.
Oh my goodness, that was fire.
So I agree with this part. I agree with this part of the statement. Trigger Milk. I agree.
Whoa, what? Yo, I'm about to go
All right, you guys, we're gonna be wrapping this up.
Unexpected expectations is an issue. I agree. You need to explain that, what you expect from somebody, so they can have a chance to meet it or a chance to deny it. I think people have this built in. They should just know. And that is the worst position that anybody can be in and try and be in a successful relationship.
And let me just say this.
But I think expectations should also be paired with appreciation. It's okay to have expectations, but it needs to be paired with appreciation, because everybody has choice. So the fact that you gave me your expectations and I'm choosing to be in alignment with those expectations, it should still be appreciated. You understand?
Absolutely.
And I think
because we wanted to be appreciated doesn't mean that's what I appreciate from you.
Right.
Let me say this last
that's
piece.
where I'm saying where us taking each other for granted comes into play. Yes, you should have certain expectations for your wife. Yes, as a wife, you should have certain expectations for your husband. But the fact that both of you guys are cooperating and making your marriage work by doing those things, you should also appreciate each other for doing that. That's all I'm saying.